Kerala, a land of breathtaking beauty and stark contrast. Known as God's own country, this state is famous for its lush green landscapes, pristine backwaters, and high literacy rates.
But beneath its beautiful surface lies a growing problem that threatens to undermine Kerala's very way of life. Waste management, or lack thereof, has been a ticking time bomb in this tropical paradise.
From the once pristine rivers and waterways, now choked with plastic and debris, to the overflowing landfills that seem to have no end in sight. Kerala's waste management crisis is a stark reality that can no longer be ignored.
Waste management is by far one of the biggest issues in Kerala. This has been a rising and unattended issue which needs immediate action. There are many examples for this issue, but we'll be discussing one of the biggest and most recent one, the Brahmapuram dump yard. One of the most horrifying examples of this crisis is the Brahmapuram dump yard, a place that was once described as the cleanest and most beautiful in Kerala. For the past 16 years, it has been a dump yard, receiving waste from every household in Kochi. The natives have suffered greatly with insect infestations, unbearable smells, and health problems. The dump yard has become a breeding ground for acid flies, and the native school children can't even have lunch without being bitten.
The waste management plant was commissioned in 2008, but the waste separator stopped working on the very first day. And instead of repairing it, the authorities just keep dumping waste. The machines and vehicles brought to assist the plant were also rendered useless. Their parts removed and sold off. Brahmapuram has been a dump yard for the past 16 years. It's becoming one of the biggest threats to Kochi because of the unplanned, inefficient, unscientific, and unattended waste dumping.
And then the disaster struck. On March 2nd, 2023, the dump yard caught on fire. It spewed toxic fumes into the air for 13 days. The people in the locality suffered from severe health problems, and then weeks later, it caught on fire again. The natives described Brahmapuram as the most beautiful and cleanest place in Kerala. It was a place which was rich with natural resources until the Kerala government selected it as a waste treatment plant.
The Brahmapuram incident in 2023 served as a reminder of Kerala's waste management crisis. But the truth is, the roots of this issue run much deeper. A disturbing report from the Kerala State Pollution Control Board in 2021 revealed that open dumping and burning of waste had already become entrenched practices in many neighborhoods, perpetuating a toxic cycle of environmental degradation and community harm. Despite attempts to address the problem, these dangerous practices persist, leaving families to suffer the consequences of foul odors, health risks, and a deteriorating quality of life. It's a sobering reality that demands immediate attention and collective action to ensure a cleaner, healthier future for all.
As the smoke finally cleared, the people of Brahmapuram faced a harsh reality. The landscape they once knew was forever changed. Fields and waterways showed traces of pollution, and even the air quality remained unpredictable. Many residents began asking themselves, could this have been prevented? The fire scarred every corner of Brahmapuram. Once clear streams were now filled with ash, and lush greenery had turned to charred remnants. For families and farmers who'd relied on these lands, the change was devastating. The paths they'd walked, once surrounded by life, now felt like remnants of loss. For many, the loss went beyond what the eye could see. The beauty of Brahmapuram wasn't just scenery, it was a part of daily life, a place where generations had worked, played, and built memories. Now they felt an emptiness, an absence of the peace and vitality that once filled the air. What had once been a home and heaven now felt foreign. A reminder of how quickly things could change when waste is left unchecked. Brahmapuram may have lost much of its past beauty, but it stands today as a reminder, a symbol that urges us to rethink our relationship with waste, to choose sustainable solutions, and to protect the places we call home. Because when we make these changes, it isn't just the environment we save, it's our health, our communities, and our future.
As the Harita Karmasena initiative rolls across Kerala, a lingering question remains. Are good initiatives enough to make a real difference? The program's goal to tackle waste management is commendable, but the execution has left many residents scratching their heads. Why paying rupees 15 per month for a service that may not even benefit you? Especially when the local scrap dealers will pay you for your recyclables. It's a dilemma that sparkles frustration and hesitation among community members.
On one hand, Harita Ramasena's efforts to sort and repurpose waste are admirable. Who wouldn't want to see plastic waste transformed to sturdy roads? But on the other hand, the waste problem persists and the community is still waiting for a tangible change. The current approach seems to prioritize collection over solutions, leaving residents wondering if they're paying for a problem that's not getting resolved.
As the debate continues, one thing is clear. For Harita Karma Sena to truly resonate with the people, it has to evolve. Transparency, flexibility, and understanding of people's financial realities are essential. Will the initiative adapt and find a way to truly connect with the people, or will the residents continue to find alternative solutions which put their needs first? The journey to effective waste management is far from over, and the next steps will determine the success of Harita Karma Sena.
As the debate surrounding Harita Karma Sena's effectiveness continues, a striking contrast comes to mind. The Paris government recently showcased its commitment to environmental sustainability by cleaning up a lake for the Olympics. Meanwhile, in Kerala, our waterways are choking with waste every year. Despite millions being spent in the name of waste management, the irony is stark.
The Harita Kerala scheme's approach of collecting waste from households once a month, well intentionally, seems like a drop in the ocean compared to the scales of the program. The issue of waste management won't disappear by simply collecting waste. We need a comprehensive solution that addresses the root cause of waste generation and disposal.
So, where is all the money being spent? Are we just throwing funds at a problem without a clear plan or accountability? The people of Kerala deserve better. They deserve transparency, effective solutions, and a clean environment. Will we learn from this Paris government's examples and take bold steps towards a sustainable future? Or will we continue down the same path, expecting different results?
As the concerns regarding Harita Karma Sena's effectiveness linger, it's time to explore sensible solutions that can bring about real change. The government can start by improving waste collection infrastructure, ensuring that every household and institution has access to regular collections. Implementing segregation at source can also make a significant impact. By enforcing segregation of waste into biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and hazardous categories at household level, we can make waste management more efficient.
Additionally, increasing recycling and composting initiatives can minimize the amount of waste sent to landfills. Investing in recycling facilities and encouraging composting can create a more sustainable waste management system. Promoting sustainable practices through public awareness campaigns can also educate citizens about reducing waste, reusing items, and adopting sustainable lifestyles.
Strengthening regulations and enforcement can ensure that waste management is taken seriously. Establishing strict regulations and penalties for littering and unauthorized dumping can help maintain a clean environment. Exploring waste to energy technologies can also provide a solution for non recyclable waste. Investing in waste to energy conversion methods can generate electricity or biofuels, reducing the burden on landfills.
Furthermore, enhancing public private partnerships can bring in expertise, resources, and innovative solutions for waste management. Collaborating with private companies and NGOs can help find sustainable solutions. Decentralized waste management can also be effective. Encouraging local self-governments to take ownership of waste management can lead to tailored solutions that meet specific needs and resources.
Creating economical incentives can also encourage individual and business to adopt sustainable waste management practices. Offering tax breaks or subsidies for eco-friendly initiatives can make a significant impact. Monitoring programs and evaluating impact are crucial. Establishing a robust monitoring system can track progress, identifying areas for improvement, and assess the effectiveness of implementing solutions.
We've journeyed through the complexities of waste management in Kerala. One thing is clear: change is not just necessary, it's urgent. The clock is ticking, and time for action is now. Imagine a Kerala where waste is a resource and not a burden. When our streets are clean, our waterways are pristine, and our environment is thriving. It's a future within our grasp, but it requires courage, commitment, and collective actions. We must demand more from our leaders, innovate more sustainable resources and solutions, and take responsibility from our own waste footprints. Harita Karma Sena initiative is just the beginning. Let's build on this momentum and create a waste management revolution that inspires the nation. Join us in this quest for a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable Kerala. Together, we can make a difference and create a future that's worth living in. Time for change is now. Let's rise to the challenge and make it happen.